What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Land. And today, just wanted to shed some light on this truck here, which I've heard has actually been out for a while now, and I'm pretty sure it has, man. Look, but for what I've been seeing for the past week, what brought it from my attention is on the G.I. Joe Facebook groups.
Oh, shit. Look at the motherfucking wheels. Hell yeah, that's it right there.
Talking about a Silverado 4x4 at Tractor Supply Company, which I see that place all the time, that it was on sale in there. And I picked up one for $8.99, and then I picked up another one for $14.99 at another store. So both of those prices are true. I have Torpedo in the new Sailor Recon Diver from G.I. Joe in the driver's seat. It's not modified. The floors are not cut out. They actually have a hole in the front, which I'll show you, that you can stick the feet in, and these 6-inch action figures sit in here quite comfortably. I don't have them in the best position right now, but they're sitting in there comfortably. They're not modified or anything like that. And what also threw me off about this is when I seen it, they said the truck has a door that opens, man. And as you can hear that right there, that's not plastic. That's actually like almost like a die cast there, man. So we'll take Torpedo and them out in a little bit, but we'll kind of go around the truck. Now, as you can see right here, I got Roadblock standing up beside this. Roadblock's supposed to be a big boy, about 6'5", 6'6". This is true to the height of a jacked up truck. Okay, you got a 6-inch lift kit, and it's probably raising it up to about 7 feet tall, something like that. I'm not too sure. I used to have a jacked up truck myself, plenty of them actually, but this looks realistic right here with Roadblock standing beside this truck. As you can see here, it's got the big beefy tires, almost kind of has a rubber feel to them. They're not plastic. This is a quality truck that's worth every bit of $50, man. It even has suspension on it. Like, this thing is dope, man. You don't have to mod the floors. You don't have to take no 1/18 scale. And they say this is a 1/14 scale truck, but whatever scale it is true to scale with 6-inch action figures. Now, as far as backseat action, I don't know about that. You might have to work that out. But man, the main thing is to get figures in the driver's seat to make them look like they're driving. And as you can see here on the other side, I have the Navy Recon Diver in the driver's seat, man. And he looks, well, I got him okay right now, but I'm telling you, like, they're comfortable in there. I just had to have time to really pose them up, but you can get them deep in the seat and get them crunched in the way you want to. I'm gonna take him out of there and show you his body style. Somebody like Roadblock might be precedent, but this guy right here is an average 6-inch figure right here. He's not small and he's not crazily big. You can basically say he's an average size man if this was the real world with a super jacked up truck like this, man. So we're gonna try to go in the truck a little bit so you can see the cab. Doesn't have anything pretty about it. Doesn't have any light up features on the inside, which I'll talk about that in a little bit too. But it's all you pretty much need to make a scene go down. As you can see in that little hole that's right in there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's where the feet go in at, and they fit in there just fine, man. It's almost like whoever made this truck collects G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legends, and things of that nature, and said, hey, I'm gonna make a truck just for that. And that's what this thing is, man. And the cool thing about it, I got this for under $20. I guess they were on clearance for Christmas. I guess they were expecting kids to get them, and this is a cool thing. An adult could play with this, and a child too. I believe it's that sturdy and well built that a child could handle this. Now, also, when I looked on the box, it said New-Ray. Wow, makes sense now. That's why it has a suspension. That's why it has somewhat type die-cast parts, because I have a New-Ray bike right here, which I've been collecting for about 2 or 3 years now. So I know about New-Ray. And the cool thing about that, you can take this bike, set it right in the back, man. So you can use it for G.I. Joe. You can use it for regular battle scenes. Oh, let me also take this down. And it's just a great truck, man, and so inexpensive, man. So inexpensive. And look, and it will give the Vamp Vanguard, don't know about the his tank, but we'll give the Vamp Vanguard a run for their money, to be quite honest with you. And I want to get in to that too. When stuff like this comes along, it's cool, man. It like the Bratz car and all that stuff is cool. But every now and then I do want to pay for a premium car, which with lights and light up like the his tank and all of that. But for me, it all makes for a better display a better array of vehicles that I could choose from, because I don't want to be in this all the time. I might want to be in something crazy like a Vamp or a Vanguard with missiles on top and all types of crazy things going on. But you need all different types of vehicles, from bikes to trucks to everything. And when it comes to something like this doesn't need too much. As you can see here in the door, it doesn't have anything fancy or like that, anything going on. It's a truck, man. I'm cool with that. I'm just happy on the way the hinges work and the way the doors close. I mean, they did a really good job on this, man. And as far as up under the suspension, you don't need to see up on there. It looks real. It almost looks like a real 6-inch lift kit, man. So, but it doesn't have any like fancy like underwell type things or anything like that going on with showing you scope. I don't give a shit. The figures can fit in the cab. The steering wheel doesn't move to control it. I don't care, man. This thing was $15. It was worth every bit of $50. And if you look in the back, I got the Recon Diver and all the torpedo stuff in the back, just like it was the real truck. And the cool thing about it, the tailgate works. You pull it up, you hitch it down, Chevrolet cloths the back. It's actually a licensed vehicle. This thing is a game changer. It is a vehicle killer, but at the same time, I don't think it would supplement for any like type of other vehicle need that you will be looking for. And when I say that, sometimes, like I said, you might be looking for a His Tank, a Vanguard, or a Vamp. But this is a great in-between vehicle, and it makes your vehicle shelf like look even better. This is dope. It has great lenses in the front for the headlights. They don't light up. You don't need them to. This is not a situation where that. This is a cool truck that can be put in a situation where you got action figures going fishing, you got action figures on a recon mission, like some Navy SEAL team, they're all loaded in the back going somewhere, or just whatever you want to do, man. And if you can find it at Tractor Supply, it's $14.99, man. It was originally $30. That's the MSRP, $30 for this truck, man. And like I said, it has cool graphics. It has license, actually a Chevy truck with suspension, rubber tires. You can move the door open, and that's all you need. You can even put figures in the back. That door doesn't come open, but you can put figures in the back, man, and make them work out. Like I said, working tailgate. I mean, this thing is awesome, man. Plenty of cargo space in the back, and then it also too, it can carry up to about 6 action figures, man. So what a dope truck. This is the Monsters truck Silverado. You can actually, if you got a Tractor Supply in your city, you can just pull it up online and it'll show you if it's in stock or not, and it'll show you which stores was in stock. I didn't have none left in Fayetteville, so actually this morning I went to Lumberton. I was actually coming back from Lumberton and stopped by there and picked another one up, man. But there you have it. Looking for a cool vehicle? This is a vehicle killer right here. Dope truck, rugged, last quality. If you want to give it to your kid, a 4-year-old, it could last through them, man. I really believe it, man. So real quick, just wanted to get a side-by-side shot of this Chevy truck with the His Tank, and it's almost the same length as the His Tank, but just a little bit shorter. Don't let the tailgate throw you off here, okay? The His Tank has the nose part of it just goes past a little bit past this right here. You can see that front end right there, and then also far as size, it's just a little bit taller here, okay? So I'd say if you had it set like kind of at a different angle, it could look bigger. And I'm referring back to the Vanguard, how it looks so huge, but that truck is different from this truck. That truck has, I think the roof may be a little bit taller on it, but we'll definitely have to see. But this is really for this truck here, just showing that it scales good with the Hiss. It's not bigger than the Hiss, and the Hiss is not a huge tank, and it's not a real tank to begin with, but it doesn't seem like it's super huge. But I don't think a pickup truck should be bigger than it. Now, this isn't your normal pickup truck. This is also a pickup truck with shit, a 6-inch, maybe an 8-inch lift on it. Big tires, probably 32-inch tires, you know what I'm saying? So this truck is supposed to be beefed up, and with the 6-inch figures, you can see that it's big. It's big to roadblock here. Let me set him in front here. All right. So this is already a big truck, and the His Tank is already a huge vehicle. So, like I said, man, if something is is a lot bigger than that, then you know you got plenty of room anyway. But the Vanguard is something you'll have to see like once it gets here and how it scales, and who knows. And be honest with you, who cares? But this is just for reference, really, just to show people about this truck, and pretty much shows how it scales with the his tank, man. But this is the Savage Land. This is showing off cool vehicles, cheap, whether you want to pay over $100 for a vehicle or you want to pay under 20. That's what we all about, man. The love and beauty. And this is a beautiful truck. I wouldn't mind having this in real life of action figures. If you want, follow me on my Instagram at Geppetto910. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless.